So as far as the Kundalini energy is concerned, guys, this is the energy that is very tense. And the nature of it is that it is meant to stay dormant, okay, because of its intensity. So not each and everybody can actually be able to handle it. But for some of you, this is an energy that you are being forced to kind of like awaken based on your life path, based on your soul mission, okay? Especially if you are an old soul. There are parts of you that actually needs you to remember so that you can actually be able to understand from where you come from, so that you can actually understand where you're hitting at, okay? And for you to be able to do so is to unlock that energy, okay? Activate that energy so that you connect with your divine self with an understanding, so that you are able to move forward with understanding as to where you actually come from, meaning your past life history here, guys, okay? So because this energy remains in your lower chakras, be it the root chakra, so it is connected with everything connected to the roots, okay? Be it your roots, your family, your life, your marriage, everything else, okay? Your work, whatever that satisfies the flesh, okay? So it is based on the 3D, okay? So you may find that however the energy is actually meant to keep people in that energy, that 3D, okay? Once it is dormant, this simply means you only perceive things in the 3D, no elevation there. So the minute you start to awaken the energy, so that's when you start seeing things differently, okay? This is why when marriages happens, rings are being put on the finger, the ring finger. It is actually the divine feminine energies finger, okay? This is the portal of the Kundalini itself. So it is literally an agreement between two souls, okay? That's exactly what governs your soul, that Kundalini. This is your life force. So this is an agreement between you and whomever particular person that you are agreeing on, that, you know, you agree that you actually share some particular bond spiritually. So marriage is actually also spiritual, not a physical thing, okay? This is why there has to be give and take. So it's like that 8 number that we are creating between two individuals, okay? This simply means that you are no longer that particular person that is self-reliant, okay? This is why for some people you may find that it is not possible for them to kind of like get married based on their life path or their soul mission, so that they can complete the mission without any disturbance. For some, it can be that there is a particular soul that is picked for you, that is more likely like you, going through the same path as you. This is somewhat a person that is being chosen. That's why you may find that as a spiritual being, you are being chosen, or there is someone that is being chosen for you to be able to be with as far as the relations are concerned. It can be that reason that you share a karmic bond, and this person will help you and you will help them in return, okay? Because your soul and their soul are somewhat intertwined, like the devil's energy in spirit. So this is the two of you now helping each other to untrap yourself spiritually, so that you can actually become spiritually independent, okay? The energy of the Kundalini actually awakens your independence, okay? Your self-reliance, okay? Remember, marriages are supposed to be something that is great, something that is beautiful, not something that is more of a burden, like how things were programmed to be. Like it is supposed to be a burden that a masculine should actually bore all the troubles or take care of the family, etc., as far as finances and everything is concerned, okay? And embody that energy of the masculine and suppress that feminine aspects of their lives, be it their emotions. When they feel tired, they shouldn't cry, you know, things and stuff like that. This is a suppression of some sort. Similarly to the feminine, it doesn't mean that they are disabled, they can't do this, they can't do that. But because you are the woman, you are Musadi, you are meant for osale and help the masculine to grow. That's why they're saying that in each and every successful man, there is a woman behind. That's exactly what they mean. Okay, so it's like you are the helper to the masculine for them to grow and prosper and everything like that, of which it's not necessarily supposed to be like that. It's more like it's something that should be more mutual like that, more giving instead of more being of something that is heavy, something that is a burden, something like that. That's why being self-reliant is actually very important, because you allow both parties to kind of like operate in their own senses, in their own physical being, and mentally, spiritually, emotionally, so they are in control of that self aspects of themselves, and you come in their lives and you kind of like blend in together and make things work like perfectly fine without that type of heavy energy that is more of an entrapment, or should I say more like a programming. Okay, because on a personal level, I also think that will definitely work by allowing the feminine to be, okay, to actually balances the masculine and the feminine within them, and similarly to the feminine, to do the same, so that they can actually operate and help each other instead of suppressing and overloading the other party instead. Okay, so that's exactly what marriages are all about. Okay, it's just a spiritual contract in a nutshell. Okay, and it doesn't necessarily allow that energy to activate, so it can literally be difficult if whomever you are being chosen, or whomever you have chosen for yourself, doesn't necessarily support your soul mission, or should I say your spiritual path. Okay, so they can actually work against you, so this won't necessarily work. So that's why, because they are literally against what you have agreed on by putting the ring on it. Okay, so this will literally work against them. So that's the reason why mostly you may find that separations happen mainly because of that fact, because there is a purpose, there is a mission that you have to complete, and for you to do so, you have to awaken that energy within you, and for you to be able to awaken it is to untrap it. And some of the things that can actually trap that energy, it is marriage that is not necessarily aligned with your soul, or someone that is not necessarily corresponding with your life mission, so to speak here, guys. Okay, so that's the whole point. So self-reliance is actually what is needed, so that you are independent spiritually, and you understand that you are on a soul mission, and there are things that are actually needed to be done by you spiritually, okay, for you to be able to elevate to the higher aspects of your life. Because by remaining in the root chakra, this simply means you are just here on earth to live, to eat, to to experience the same things that you have experienced. That's why the Ouroboros is like a snake that is eating its tail. So it's like, just coming roundabout and coming in back and doing the same thing and die and come back again, something like that. And the whole point is not to do that, is to actually help your soul to elevate, so that we can actually give birth to new souls, okay, that will actually create a better tomorrow. Okay, yeah, something like that here, guys. I really hope this is kind of like helpful to some of you. Do subscribe to the channel if you are new. As I come back, guys, as always, you are appreciated by me for always stepping in and commenting to the channel and sharing as well here, guys. Okay, until then, you take care. Bye. Yeah.